Alrighty, we're going to do a health bar UI. So we've already created a score UI. And you know what? I'm a little lazy, so I always like copy and pasting code because it should be relatively close. And let's go to our canvas, and we're going to add to our canvas, what we're going to use for our health bar is called a slider. I'm going to right click on the canvas. I'm going to add a UI slider. Now this is a little small. I'm going to click this link button so everything scales up the same way. And I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to drag it to the bottom. And we're going to change this slider around a lot. I'm going to change its name to health bar. I'm going to change its rect transform position by clicking on this. I'm going to lock it to the bottom of the screen. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to delete handle slide area. We don't need this handle slide. Fill area, I'm going to try some things. Let's try, I think, red. And then background. Oh, no. Let's do background as red. Now let's do fill area. So inside of fill area, we have fill. Let's do fill as green. So now I have this little green thing at the beginning of this big red bar. Now we have our health bar. The max value should be equal to our max health. So let's set this to 100 to start with. Min value is 0. So now I can increase my health, and my health bar goes up and down. This is what my health bar visually looks like right now. Cool. Let's just edit this slightly. So I'm going to set the value all the way max, and I see this red background is sticking out a little. So I'm going to go to background, and I'm going to just click on the background game object, and I'm going to resize it just a little bit down so that it matches my health bar. And I'm going to test it again. I'm going to go to health bar, set the value all the way down, all the way up. That looks pretty good. The only problem is when my value is 0, it is still kind of on screen. My health bar doesn't go all the way down to 0. So I'm going to grab the fill, and I'm actually going to do the same thing. I'm going to shrink that down. And now there's a tiny error. It's not perfect when my health is literally at 1 or 2, but everything else looks great. And unfortunately, when I did that, the background is a little too big again, so I will go to background. I should have done this last, I guess, and shrink that down. Now, let me test it again. My health bar value is at 100. My health bar is full. My health bar is at 0. My health bar is empty. That is my health bar. That looks great. Now, we need this health bar to be hooked up to our player's health and max health stats in-game. Let's just play the game and see how it looks. Well, I can't play the game because I have 2 copies of Score UI, which is illegal. So Uni doesn't let us have that, so I'm going to start renaming the second copy to health. What the heck just happened? Come on, AI, stop being weird. Health bar UI. And we have a reference to player. That's great. We're going to have a public slider. If the slider isn't working, you need to write using unityengine.ui at the top if it won't let you write slider. And then we'll do slider health bar, and our health bar dot value. The value of our health bar is going to be equal to what number? It's going to be equal to our player dot health, and the health bar dot max value is going to be equal to the player's max health. That looks great. So that is the code. I just whipped it up really quickly. We have, instead of a reference to a score text, we have a reference to a slider called health bar. And every frame, the game will update and it will check the health bar's max value should be set equal to the player's max health, and the health bar's current value should be set equal to the player's current health. That looks fantastic. Let's make sure this is all set up. So I need to rename this. This code should be health bar UI. Whoops, I put UP. I'm going to leave it. I don't care. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay. I'm going to click on this health bar. I'm going to drag in my health bar UI code. And same as the score UI, if I press play, I'm going to see some errors. I have some console errors. It says object reference not set to an instance of an object. I need to set the references for the player and the health bar. The easiest way to do that is click this target and target the player to the player reference and target the health bar to the health bar reference. Now my health bar is referencing health bar, my player is referencing player. Now everything is great. The one problem, which we'll handle next lesson, is we don't actually have anything that does damage yet, but I do have some healing items. So let's manually damage it with my cheating mode. So I'll go to player, and I'm going to damage my player. I'm going to set their current health down to 8. So now I'm at really low health. And did I hide any of these health collectibles around the map? Oh no, because I don't have any damage. I didn't bother putting any health collectibles in. Okay, let's do that. So let's go to my player, and let's drag in some prefabs, and I'll throw a heart gem back here to increase my max health, which is actually going to make my health bar go down, which will look a little funny. I'll put a first aid kit back there, and I'll put another first aid kit back here. Now let's run around and see if our health is working. Oh, I know. If I increase my max health, my real health won't go up, so my health bar is now missing a chunk. Perfect. Because my max health is now higher than my current health. So now if I increase my current health, I fill up a little bit. That's great. And now let's get one more health kit. Cool, now I'm back at full health. That's great. That health bar is looking perfect to me. I'm pretty happy with my game so far. And in the next one, we will add some obstacles that deal damage. We'll add things like lava and spikes, and we'll try to make it deal maybe every second you're standing on lava, you take a damage, and maybe we'll add like another obstacle that just instantly sets your health to 0. And we'll try to add some obstacles. The lesson after that, we'll add some NPCs that deal damage to you, and then maybe we'll add some friendly NPCs as well. That's it for this one. Very quick one. That is health bars and, yeah, hooking up health bars.